This is Conrad.
Hi, guys.
Conrad, don't be so shy.
I don't know what to say. Hello. Howdy.
Conrad's coming on to help out. He's going to be making most of the Patreon videos that we see right here. And, you know, I figured they should know who you are. Because I'm going to be yelling at Conrad quite a bit as we get going. We started working together. Ooh, it was a GE shoot.
It was about 5 years ago.
Was it that long ago?
I think so.
Holy shit.
I know.
So 5 years ago, you were the DIT?
I was your camera assistant in DIT. Like a poor man's
I didn't know
DIT.
you were my assistant.
Yeah. Well, I was your second assistant.
Second assistant.
Chris was your first assistant. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Let's talk about that because I was pretty important that day.
You were very important that day.
And everything has gone downhill since then.
Yeah, you were in charge of the entire crew.
That was my first time ever being a DP. And actually, I should say the only time ever being a DP on a major shoot. It was a GE. It ended up being like a series of 6 short videos. Yeah, they were great. My friend John McKeever, who's a comedian and director, brought me onto it because it was like new for him too. So it was like, I might as well bring somebody else who doesn't know what the hell they're doing. And then that's when I happened to meet you. You were, just a good dude.
Just a good dude.
Quick, responsible. You help. Oh yeah, we did end up pulling you to help us out with camera stuff and
because it was like a tiny crew for like a huge we were like across an entire neighborhood. And I remember
that just recorded all of that text. I've been doing everything myself.
Yeah, you've got to get kind of tired of doing everything. You're the star and you're directing.
The star, emphasis on star.
Yeah, the star.
You gotta have that star power. Yeah, but it was, it's a lot to do everything. And,
a second set of hands and a second brain won't hurt.
Yeah. I'm still looking for that second brain.
Yeah.
When did you first get into filmmaking?
Oof. I must have first gotten into filmmaking maybe about 8 or 9 years ago, I'd say. Yeah. And
back in like the beginnings of the DSLR.
Oh man, movement. Yeah, I remember like being taught how to shoot things on like a Canon T2i. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and like that was
your first camera?
That was my first camera that could shoot both stills and video.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was a great camera. Yeah.
What would you say is like your expertise? What is like, because I know like you're incredible with DSLRs. You got a Red camera that you shoot with. Yeah. You also drone. You're one of the only people I know that actually has a legitimate pilot's license for droning.
I got it. I got my pilot's license. Rarely ever had to show it.
Never had to show it.
Never had to show it.
Nobody asked, but it's good to have.
It's great to have, but it was smart to take the test. Yeah. It makes you. I mean, I think everyone should have to take the test
because there's a lot of stuff on there.
There's just a lot of stuff you should know.
Yeah.
That's beyond the common sense of like don't fly near an airport.
Tell me a little bit more about like the work you do. What kind of videos you shoot from both personal projects to.
Yeah. So I guess like the majority of my work comes in like commercial and doc world or like the branded content world. Everything from sports to medical. Yeah, and then when it comes to personal, I don't know, I've done some travel stuff. It's been mostly a lot of stills work, and really like finding my footing with stills. I don't think you can shoot good video until you can really teach yourself how to shoot good stills.
That's a really good
I think you just got
interesting point.
Yeah, you have to be patient with it, and you kind of just got to remember that, video is just a whole series of a bunch of still images, know? So if you take the time and perfect, a single frame, you can really teach yourself how to shoot.
Was it photo first for you?
It was photo first. I remember I was a little kid when my mom handed me my first film camera and started to teach me how to shoot on film.
What have you learned about freelancing? The freelance world out there is tough, and I know that there's a lot of people on Patreon that are interested in becoming full-time professional filmmakers, currently are, and looking to get clients and build up a business. What have you learned you've been freelancing for a long time now.
Yeah. I would say like one of the biggest things that I guess I've taught myself is like between patience and not being afraid to take jobs, especially in the beginning, especially with people you do not know. I mean, like if I hadn't taken that very first job as that assistant camera DIT guy by some producer that I had done some PA work for when I first got involved, then I wouldn't have, been able to make that kind of leap, which has gotten me to all these other places.
If I was shooting bar mitzvah videos, I couldn't say, well, it's just a bar mitzvah video, screw it, I'm not going to put myself into this. Well, you're just cutting yourself off. You're just not going to be learning. And if you stop caring about the work you're doing, you're definitely not going to get new clients in the future. I'm going to sneeze.
Banana.
What is it?
I've heard that's what it does, and it stopped you from sneezing, so it's banana. Did you sneeze?
It's still tingling,
No, it's
but
not.
the banana just freaked me out. That's a really weird thing to say. All right, guys, this is Conrad. You're going to be seeing more of Conrad soon.
Bye, guys.
Bye. See you now.